Hey guys, today we're going to be stepping into the kitchen to make some West Indian Guyanese style Chowmein. I have some garlic, I have some 5-spice, Adobo, Geera, green seasoning, Sesame Seed Oil, soy sauce, Casreep, Chowmein seasoning sauce, and some black pepper, and of course our chicken. So the first thing you're going to want to do is prep your chicken. You're going to cut it up into small pieces. I like to use chicken thigh, especially for the Chowmein. You want to just cut it up, clean it, lemon, vinegar, salt, and then that's your prep for your chicken. The first thing that we're going to do is add our seasonings. So here I have half a tablespoon of ground Geera. This is 1 tablespoon of Chinese 5-spice. This is half a tablespoon of Adobo seasoning. And this is about 3 tablespoons of green seasoning, Trinidadian style green seasoning. And here we have 3 tablespoons of minced garlic. I'm gonna take about 2 tablespoons of the garlic and put it in and leave the rest to fry with the onion. I'm gonna take my purple onion, and I'm gonna take the Chowmein sauce. So for the Chowmein sauce, we're going to be using about 3 to 4 tablespoons. Next, we're going to grab our Casreep. Casreep is the juice from the cassava that is boiled and caramelized and turned into a really thick sauce. It's really good to use in Chowmein. It's also used in other things like cook-up rice. We're going to be using about 3 to 4 tablespoons of this as well. Next, you're going to grab your soy sauce. I usually buy the one with less salt. We're going to take our soy sauce and we're going to add about half a tablespoon, or if you feel like it, you could also use a full tablespoon. And we're going to add that right into the chicken. And then after that, we're going to grab our sesame seed oil. I don't have an exact measurement for this. I usually just tend to drizzle some on, but you could put as much as you feel comfortable with. A lot of people like the taste of sesame seed oil, so you could put as much as you'd like. The next thing that I'll be adding in is a chicken stock cube. When I use this when I'm cooking, I don't tend to use salt because then it becomes a little bit too salty for me. But if you'd like, you can add salt as well. So we finally have all of our ingredients inside the bowl and it's ready to mix. So you're going to mix everything so that all of the chicken pieces are coated with all of the seasonings and the sauces. And we're just going to let that marinate and set it aside. So now you're going to head over to your stove and you're going to turn it on to high heat or max heat. Then we're then going to take about half a cup of oil and pour that into your pot. After a few minutes, your oil should be nice and hot. Once it's hot, we're going to go ahead and add the rest of the onion and the rest of the garlic. While my onion and garlic are frying, I'm going to go ahead and add in my peppers to my chicken. Today I'll be using Guyanese peppers and I'll be adding 4. If you like a lot of heat, you could add some more. If you're not too much into the spicy foods, then you don't have to add any at all. So after about 2 to 3 minutes of our onion and garlic frying, we're going to head back to the pot and add our chicken in. Once the chicken's in the pot, we're going to give it a good stir. We want to make sure to get all the onions and the oil and the chicken mixed in together perfectly. And then you're going to leave this on the stove with the lid off on high heat for about 15 minutes. Be sure to stir the chicken every 5 minutes because remember, we want the chicken to brown, not burn. After about 5 minutes, we're going to go ahead and add some Guyana sauce. We're going to stir that in, mix it all up, and let the chicken continue to cook. So our chicken's been cooking for 15 minutes, and as you can see, our pot is bubbling. The chicken is just absorbing all of those delicious flavors that we added to it, and it's really developed a nice brown color. You're going to go ahead and cover your pot and lower your stove to medium heat, and we're going to let this cook for about 40 minutes, stirring occasionally. When your timer is down to 20 minutes, you're going to go ahead and take out your Chowmein noodles. The brand I like to use is called Imams. It's one of my favorite ones to use, but you're welcome to use any type of Chowmein noodles that you like. You're going to go ahead and break these up and add them to a boiling pot of water. And we're going to boil these for about 7 to 8 minutes. Once your timer goes off, you're going to go ahead and check your noodles. I usually do this by squeezing them or even putting a piece in my mouth and tasting it, making sure it's not too hard. You also don't want your noodle to be too soft. You're then going to go ahead and strain your noodles in a strainer. Once you're done straining, you're going to take some sesame seed oil and drizzle it onto your noodles. This will prevent your noodles from sticking together. You're also going to season your noodles with a little bit of salt, a little bit of black pepper, and if you'd like, you could also use some Guyanese thyme. This adds a really great flavor to it. Our chicken is finally done cooking, and now it's time to add in the noodles. For the final step, we're gonna go in and add some green onions, and we're gonna mix that in, and then we're all done. Hey guys, thanks for watching. If you want more videos like the one that you just watched, don't forget to hit like, hit subscribe, and follow my Instagram page. And for a list of ingredients, look down below.